call to order the May 13th, 2021 Addison Township Zoning Board of Appeals to order, now 6 p.m. We stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands. Thank you, everybody, for attending. I'd like to have a roll call of board members.
J.D. Sandler.
Here.
Tony Spina.
Here.
Ed Brakefield.
Here.
Vice Chair Smith.
Here.
Chair DeWitt.
Here.
Phil Marshall.
Here. Okay. Next agenda item is that we need a motion to approve the agenda. Also move. I'll support. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Motion passes. Okay, the next item would be motion to approve the minutes from the April 8th, 2021 meeting.
I'll make that motion.
I'll support. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Okay, the first case on the agenda tonight is it's a public hearing on case number 21-2. The applicant is Mark and Erica Volpe. Okay. So Mark is here. Okay. Parcel address is vacant, lot 10 of Pinecrest Estates on Pinecrest Drive. Parcel number 05.23.451.010. Zoning is suburban farms. Estimated parcel size is 2.22 acres. And the applicant seeks a dimensional variance from the Township of Addison Code of Ordinances, Appendix A, Article 7, Section 7A.05.4, also as listed, the Article 24, Schedule Regulations of the Addison Township zoning ordinance. The applicant is requesting a dimensional variance of 14 feet into the rear yard setback to allow construction of a covered deck and stairway. Section 7A.05 area density, height, and yard regulations. 4 states minimum yard setbacks, front 50 feet, side at least 1 15-foot, side total 2 30 feet, rear 50 feet. We're going to hold a public hearing on this matter tonight. And Mr. Volpe, is that the, asking you if that is the actual variance you're requesting?
Yes, that's correct.
Could you please address the board as to why and your need for this variance?
In order to get a deck in the back of our house, we have the topographical of the lot is pretty steep. There's not a whole lot of options. And in order to get a deck back there, or any kind of sitting covered area, we're gonna need the additional 14 feet. We got a 50-foot setback from the back of the house, and no neighbors behind us. And we got letters of approval from both our other neighbors on each side of us. In order to do that, we need 14 feet, because we got a 3-car garage in the front. And the only other way to do that would be to eliminate that, but everybody else in the sub has a 3 or 4-car garage. So it's our first house, and we don't want to compromise on much. We don't have to.
That it?
Yeah.
Now the board, we have a chance to ask you some questions. Excuse me, Mr. Sandler, I guess I'll start with you. You want to address the applicant if you have any questions on this application?
I don't have any questions. I reviewed all the paperwork and drawings, and it's pretty clear what they're asking for. I really don't have any questions about it.
Okay. Mr. Spina?
I feel the same way. I mean, your property's up against the power lines, so
Yes.
you could have another neighbor there with kids and a dog or whatever. You have an unusually shaped parcel.
We
Yeah,
do, unfortunately, it's the only spot we can put our house, so,
And I understand topography and,
yeah.
you know, it's good.
Warren Smith?
I'll pass, thank you.
Okay, Ed Breaksfield?
I'm gonna pass right now.
Bill Marshall?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, that's quick. Anything else you want to add?
you can get
Yeah, I think I'm just,
Sure.
but everything's in the documents, I think pretty clarified, pretty self-explanatory. If you had any questions, it just appears there's none. Hopefully that answers it all. Any other questions from the board or comments? But this is the time, this case is set for the public hearing portion of it. So at this time, I'm going to open up public hearing on this application. At the time is 6:06. If anybody in the audience wants to address this application, now's your time to do it. Anybody out there? Okay. Hearing none, I'll close the public hearing at 6:06 as well. Okay. Well, like I said, this is our time for the public hearing, unless the board has any other questions. Or, you know, the public hearing portion is where we take evidence in, and next month, at the next hearing, we'll have a deliberation and decide on your application. Let's see. So at this point, I believe you're free to go. You can stick around if you want to, but it's up to you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. All right, the next agenda item is case 21-1. The applicants are John and Joanne Zelski. Right. All here?
Yep.
Okay, the parcel address here is again 2101 Rochester Road. Parcel number 05.22.476.001. The zoning is residential R1. Parcel size is 3.1 acres. The applicant seeks a dimensional variance from the Township of Addison Code of Ordinances, Appendix A, Article 4, Section 4.21E of the Addison Township zoning ordinance. The applicant requests a dimensional variance to increase the approved variance. This is an approved variance in case number 99-17 by 263 feet, and to place the 1,499 square foot structure, moving that structure fully in front of the yard outside of the central 1/3. Section 4.21, accessory structures and uses, 4.21.1E. In the case of a double frontage and lake lot, such accessory buildings shall be restricted to the central 1/3 of the lot. The central 1/3 of the lot shall be measured from within the lot lines having the meaning as defined in Article 2. Additionally, in the case of lake lots, accessory buildings shall only be located in the side or rear yard, and no accessory building shall be located closer than 5 feet to the side lot line or 25 feet to the rear lot line. On a corner lot, accessory building shall not project into a corner side yard or into the required corner side yard. Okay. Right now, we're basically, this is our deliberation portion of this case. Let's see. And I read from my cheat sheet. So the public hearing was closed last month. Does the applicant want to address the ZBA with any further information or facts or information you think is relevant to the situation?
No, I don't believe we have anything else.
I'll ask the board, did the board members were interested in taking a look at the lot and or had roped off?
Was there any question?
I don't know, I didn't get a call or whatever, but I told him it was fine for you guys to go out and take a look. Anybody get a chance to take a look at it?
Yeah, I've been out there.
Okay. So you saw the little blue rope?
Yep, walked all around, so we had the blue ropes and stakes where the house was gonna be, and, you know.
Okay.
I got a good look at it.
Do the board members have any questions of the applicant? Okay. At this point then, we need a motion to deny or grant the variance that's factually supported. And remember, we need to have a factually supported or otherwise motion to approve or deny the request. We'd like to make a motion.
All right, I'll make a motion that we approve the request based on this property being 3 times larger than the minimum acreage required for the zoning that it's in. The topography of the property is such that to build the house where you want to build it, there's really nowhere else to do it. It's not in any way negligent to the rest of the neighbors who have been out there now, but at the last meeting had no objections to doing what you wanted to do. And because it's a lakefront property, and it is facing the only all-sports lake in the township, your property is unique compared to most other properties. Motion is to approve.
I'll support that motion.
Having a motion to approve and motion being supported, we need a roll call vote.
Jay Saylor,
I vote to approve.
Ed Brakefield,
Approve.
Tony Spina,
Yes.
Vice Chair Smith,
Yes.
Chair DeWitt.
Yes. Okay, motion is approved. Your variance has been granted.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sorry you had to go through all this, but
Yeah. Well, that's what the rules have, right?
yeah.
Okay. So the next agenda item is our other business. Any of the board members have they received any correspondence they want to share with the other board members? Nothing? Okay. Zoning board reports. Any reports we need to accept or discuss?
The planning commission is within reason and everything seems to be just fine.
There's also, the other agenda item is a chance for public forum, just general comments from the public that would be addressed to the board. Where we get to listen to any complaints or comments or anything else. Nobody in the public, so. Okay. Well, our next thing would be a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
So, support?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.